to watch.
Yeah, Ted, I think the Irish might be key here. Salsify, would you fancy him?
Yeah, he's probably the best of them. He has a chance here. Our Hunter's Chases aren't the stars, but he's the best of them. But it's not a bad race. You have Chapoturgeon and Cloudy Lane. Merchant Royal will travel well. He loved the ground. If he stays, he's a big shout as well. That's 13 and 20. Merchant Royal and Salsify.
John?
Well, Chapoturgeon, he's still only an 8-year-old. You know, he's a young horse to be going hunter chasing. He's got some quality races underneath him. I think he's a worthy 3-to-1 favourite.
This will run at just the same sort of furious pace of the Gold Cup, sometimes even more so. Plenty of thrills and spills, but it's, as Ted underlined, 3 1/4 miles and a little bit more, a few yards more, is a real test of stamina. Here's Simon.
One of them's holding back. Turco is not with them, so we're going to have our third false start of the day, I'm afraid. The horse that we saw at Kempton on Boxing Day had a few problems recently, that fall schooling. Some of the Paul Nicholls horses not really firing this festival, with the exception of Rock on Ruby and Big Bucks, of course. And this time, they're off racing for the Christie's Foxhunters over the full Gold Cup course and distance. And Enter Paradise towards the inside with Eleazar and Rowdy Rampage and Roulette Cool, Sam Whaley-Cohen in the long run colours, the colours of brown and orange of his father, Robert Whaley-Cohen, right on terms. Of course, the chairman here at Cheltenham, Robert Whaley-Cohen, as they pass the stands, and Picaroon now coming through on the outside of Eleazar. Rowdy Rampage is third, Enter Paradise, then Oscar Delta and Roulette Cool, followed by Heron's Well. One of the Greys, Turco, is out wide then. Barber's Shop is back on the inside, followed by Shuranaga. And then Count Salazar from Keenan's Future and Boxer George. Bradley is a bit worse than midfield, along with Just Amazing. And then behind those is Merchant Royal on the inside. Cloudy Lane is well off the gallop in the early stages. And Enter Paradise has unseated Declan Queally there. Enter Paradise after a blunder at that third fence. Down the back straight and on towards the water jump. Picaroon, Eleazar on the right in the red sleeves. Roulette Cool close up. Rowdy Rampage. Then Oscar Delta, with on the outside Turco, followed by Barber's Shop. On the right is Heron's Well in the maroon and white check chevron sleeves. A blunder there from Bradley. Right out the back is Not Before 8 at the moment. That one's slightly detached. Salsify's held up out the back with Chapoturgeon. They're rather letting them get on with it at this stage. It looks fast enough. Cloudy Lane is also held up out the back, and it's Picaroon that leads the way to Eleazar. Roulette Cool, Count Salazar towards the outside. Wider out is Turco. Heron's Well towards the inside over this open ditch. Then Boxer George. They're followed by Shuranaga and Barber's Shop, and then Just Amazing. On the outside in a purple jacket and the noseband is Oscar Delta. Keenan's Future in a light blue jacket, followed by My Flora, and then Bradley. After Bradley then was Blackstaff, as they now swing left-handed at the top of the hill. And on to the next fence. And just on the turn here, as they run into this one, it's a very tricky fence, and Roulette Cool has got rid of Sam Whaley-Cohen, and Just Amazing has gone as well at that. So not Sam Whaley-Cohen's best day here on Gold Cup Day this time. Picaroon with Count Salazar in the black with the yellow stripe. Heron's Well, Turco, Shuranaga and Oscar Delta on the outside. A few loose horses. The loose horse there, almost down again, Roulette Cool, and barged out the way by Picaroon as they race towards the home turn. Nothing if not eventful, these hunter chases. Picaroon from Count Salazar, Heron's Well, then Turco, Shuranaga, and then Eleazar back on the inside. After these, My Flora with Oscar Delta out wide, then Bradley, Rowdy Rampage, Barber's Shop and Keenan's Future as they jump the next. And so it's Picaroon chased by two loose horses. Chapoturgeon still towards the rear with about 4 behind, including Not Before 8, Salsify and Merchant Royal. But Picaroon is going clear now with a circuit left to go. Picaroon leading the way under Alex Dunn. Sam Whaley-Cohen is perfectly all right after his fall. Picaroon by about 15 lengths now, heading onto the far side. From in second place, Heron's Well. Then Count Salazar in third. Turco is fourth from Shuranaga. Oscar Delta and Keenan's Future. Then My Flora around the inside from Barbershop and Eleazar. Bradley is next. Then Blackstaff, Chapoturgeon, Rowdy Rampage, Boxer George. Then further back, not before 8, Cloudy Lane, Salsify, and at the back, Merchant Royal, and Count Salazar jumped that badly right-handed. Picaroon going a long way clear here, but it's a hell of a long way home as he takes the water jump, and awkwardly, but still by 20 lengths as they streamed over it. And what a ride for Alex Dunn here, but can she keep the horse going? It's Picaroon coming to the next, over safely by 20 odd lengths. 2 in second, Heron's Well. Turco over in third, then Oscar Delta, and then Cloudy Lane beginning to make some ground as they jump the next, or at least the leader does. The next fence will be an open ditch, one that's gone is Eleazar there. Eleazar, a bad blunder, and gets rid of Mikhail Nolan as they swing left-handed now to the open ditch, and Picaroon comes in to take it and blunders and could easily have unseated the rider there over that ditch. A very bad mistake by Count Salazar, who loses a lot of ground. The leader coming back to them. Heron's Well in second. Turco is third. Then My Flora on the inside in the black jacket. Oscar Delta, Keenan's Future. And then Cloudy Lane still slowly but surely getting into it. The checkered flag is out. That means they'll be bypassing the next. Oh, there's a bit of scrimmaging there. Turco got chopped off. They're going to have to go round this fence. Turco got hampered there, and it's Picaroon still holding on to a slender. No, it's gone now, and it's taking over My Flora. My Flora from Oscar Delta. Picaroon back in third place, and then behind these is Heron's Well, followed by Keenan's Future. Turco trying to recover. Chapoturgeon down to the third last. Barbershop trying to chase them. Cloudy Lane is within 2 or 3 lengths of the lead as now they race towards the home turn, and it's My Flora, the mare, the only mare in the field, Tom David, on the inside of Oscar Delta and Damien Murphy as they run into the turn. Cloudy Lane is trying to get after them in third place, but has 8 or 10 lengths to make up. Oscar Delta from My Flora as they run towards the second last. Into third, Salsify. Exaggerated waiting tactics, but beginning to close is Salsify. Oscar Delta from My Flora. Salsify staying on well, and Chapoturgeon now produced from the rear of the field, and Oscar Delta looks vulnerable to the challengers. Salsify and Chapoturgeon joining in at the last. Salsify on the far side. Chapoturgeon a length and a half down in second place as they race up the hill. Salsify, Chapoturgeon inching closer, a half length between them as they race close to the finish, and Salsify is all out under Coleman Sweeney and lifts the Christie's Foxhunters from Chapoturgeon in second. They were a long way clear of Oscar Delta, then Cloudy Lane, My Flora, who faded, followed by Turco and Bradley, then Merchant Royal. Next was Not Before 8, Boxer George, and Heron's Well. Keenan's Future, Shuranaga, one of the trailers, and Barbershop well beaten in the end. And Picaroon, who made so much of the running, barely just walking past the winning post, went too quick. Well, it's gone to Salsify. It just wasn't on the scene for much of the race, but you have to say it was a beautifully timed ride by Coleman Sweeney. Perhaps he judged that they'd just gone far too quickly. Picaroon going clear, some of those second, third and fourth probably chasing too early, and in the end this promising Irish hunter chaser has held off the favourite Chapoturgeon in the climb to the line.
You want to know, yep. Well, Coleman, what's it like to have a winner here?
This is unbelievable, unbelievable. Been here for Paul Nichols a couple of years ago on Sleeping Night, but actually my mother owned it, my father trained it, for me to ride it, it's just unreal.
And it was a thrilling finish.
It was unbelievable. I actually got there too soon. I was watching Jack Barber coming down the hill, and I planned on not. I wanted to be coming at him, and I got a bit worried when I saw Damien Murphy and Oscar Delta go clear. I said I better chase him, and I ended up getting there too soon, but he's very good.
Go and enjoy the moment.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.